Facts and Cat Podcast, we back, baby. Episode 4.
Episode motherfucking 4.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy, Big Justin Flair.
We home to God.
It's King Kazadi.
Yeah, man, and we back, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. We had a successful episode last week. Got a lot of feedback, I want to say first, stop what you're doing and subscribe. Subscribe. YouTube, SoundCloud, what else? Apple Podcast, Spotify.
Everything.
Subscribe.
Shit, Google us and subscribe to some shit we all but you don't even know.
Facts.
We need that. So we need more subscribers. Let's get us to 100 on YouTube. We at like in the 60s right now. We appreciate it. Let's get us to 100.
And all the feedback we get, I can leave that in comments as well. You know, you don't always text it or say it in person. Just leave it in comments.
Yeah, matter of fact, don't text me. Put it on the comments. We read the comments.
We'll read it.
Yeah, so
that's.
We ain't that big yet. We actually still read the comments.
We appreciate the love, though.
Man, y'all like the last episode?
Yeah, man. It was fun. It was like a good balance of the first and the second one.
Hey, it was a lot of controversy. Like, everybody I know was sending me messages like, what the hell is Brandon talking about? Brandon, do you stand on everything you said?
I said what I said.
Hey, man, I respect it.
Hey, it might not be y'all decision, but hey, that's mine.
Nah, I respect it.
No cap.
Alright, man, let's get into some trending topics, man. Y'all already know where we starting.
Man, the topic of the century, man.
We had an entanglement.
Alright, well, let's start off. What the hell is an entanglement?
Wait. We gotta tell them how we got here.
Look, everybody know how
By
we
now, I think everybody knows.
For those of you that were under a rock, I'm gonna give y'all a quick summary. Jada Pinkett Smith took her own self to the Red Table Talk, where Will Smith was.
What's the Red Table?
The roller. I guess it's where you come to check yourself. You come for healing.
Yeah, she got it on Facebook. She be doing it with all the people who come over there, so they go for healing.
Fact. So basically, she came and explained the August situation, and she was using all kind of rare vocabulary to explain it.
Essentially beating around the bush.
She said when she met August, he was sick, physically sick, and she wanted to do something for him. I think she might even said something about a motherly role at one point. Some weird shit like that. Yeah, so whatever.
That's how she started. She said he was sick. Will agreed. He was really sick, and she kind of she didn't say sexually, but she said she kind of gets off as her healing to heal.
Jada.
That's how they met.
They met through the son. Yeah. So that's another fact. They met through the son. The son's friend. August, Jada at the time, probably early 40s.
Stacy's mom.
Got it going on. August, early 20s. So he wasn't. He was a grown man, but he wasn't no old man.
And he's vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? He's sick. He taking care of kids. That's his nieces. His brother's gone. Soon after that, the brother's wife gone. His sister-in-law gone. So he going through a lot. He had a drug addiction. Remember, he was on there talking about he had a Percocet or a Xan addiction, something like that. Whatever. So she got on there and she said that they weren't having a relationship. They were having an entanglement.
Even before that, said they were friends. Really good friends.
She said, Will had said at the time, I was done with your ass, we split.
And then Will kind of was like, then what happened, Jada?
Yeah, and she was saying entanglement, he was like, so a relationship.
Yeah.
Because she basically tried to skate around that. Long story short, they were together. She ended up, reconciling with Will. They kicked up poor little August to the curb. You know what I'm saying? And that leads us to here. So the first thing I would say, what do you think about that situation? Do you think Jada was wrong?
I'm gonna be honest. I think that whole Red Table Talk is cap. Like, I think when we first was on it, Brandon was going on a little tangent. We kind of like, I'm more inclined to agree with him now. Like, but regardless of that, I think that was cap. I think there's way more to the story because August said Will gave him permission. He sat down with Will. He didn't perceive it. That's what he said when he was interviewing with Angela. Jada said, well, I can see how he perceived that. Well, no. You cut him off. He said what he perceived. So I think they're protecting their image a little bit by doing that. Kind of making it about Will forgiving his wife. Even though there was nothing to forgive. Y'all was done. So that whole Red Table Talk,
what you think about it, John?
I'm skeptical of it.
I also think that shit was fucking cap, dog. That shit was cap. I know it like when I know it. They was like, you could tell they was trying to keep the image, keep it together. But Will would do a little passive aggressive shit in the interview to let you know, like, he's kind of pissed off about this. But I think he's pissed off because it's like, yo,
put my shit on.
you done goddamn fucked around with this little young ass Make-A-Wish kid. And now this motherfucker out here telling our business.
You like all my side hoes be in line.
Yeah,
like,
I keep my side hoes, or like Brandon said, maybe his side dick. I don't know, man. You know, because
whatever his side situation.
You seen, he was on to something. You know, I thought he was talking a little crazy, but you see what Tisha Campbell put up. She put up some little passive aggressive shit, and she was saying like, what comes to the light will capitalize.
Done in the dark will
come to light, and you know, like they said, the alleged rumor is that Dwayne Martin and him had a secret relationship.
Y'all episode 2.
Hey man,
I can't, I don't know, but you know,
ain't crazy no more.
Y'all ready? Y'all want to hear what I gotta say?
Go ahead.
Will sitting at that table like, control your hoes. They both got hoes. They in an open relationship. Will control his hoes. Y'all ain't heard now one nigga or female come out and say, I'm fucking Will Smith.
Yeah.
Like, I warned you. That little nigga, he ain't ready for your pussy powerful. Your pussy too powerful for that young boy.
It's because he was damaged. Like he needed love, and then he fell in love with her. He caught feelings.
That's what they do.
What I'm saying is, you gotta fuck with somebody who y'all got the same kind of shit going on.
And think about it.
Something to lose or whatever. That's what you fucking with somebody.
That too much power.
August, I'm saying that you gotta understand too. He don't have a good relationship with his mom. He don't have a father. His brother's gone. Sister gone. Like he's in a real
Will hoes because he controls his hoes and.
So if you want to get really messy, the age difference, you know, they're both grown consent. If there was flipped,
is she a predator?
Is she a predator, bro? Like if it was flipped,
is she a predator because of the age or because of the
No, she's a predator because she says she gets off on helping people. That's her thing.
Started. So they were friends. So he was hurt.
First of all, it's predatory because this is your son's friend, right?
Son was like 19 at the time.
Yeah, this is your son's friend. He brings you over. You scoping him. This nigga sick. You help. You nurse him back to health because you get not because you like, man, he really needs help. It's like something that satisfies you. Just for you to basically be in a relationship
and you know
with the nigga. Think about it. This nigga said, I gave years of my life to her to the point where I could die today.
That's some powerful pussy.
I can die today and I'll be okay. No, I gave my all. Just for her to minimalize it to, it was an entanglement. Like she wouldn't even acknowledge it as a relationship. You feel me? So, that's my thing. Like,
now imagine if the roles were reversed.
Oh, they kill Will.
If that was the youngest daughter, or the daughter, her friend, a singer that was...
Said I was Megan Thee Stallion.
Right?
He's a rapper.
Said I was Megan Thee Stallion.
You know,
and Willow walked Megan around.
Shea Butter Twitter would have a field day with goddamn Will Smith. You see it all the time, so that's a double standard. Maybe
Shea Butter Twitter.
I'm just
Shout
saying.
out to Shea Butter Twitter. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, you better shout out to Shea Butter Twitter on the last episode. Is you exotic?
That's just my point. Like it's wild, but
yeah, that was a crazy situation. Then, so Keke Palmer got on there.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Caught her stray.
She caught her stray. You know, hurt people. Somebody put a picture up of, I guess they had a friendship and it was a picture of them in the car together. You know, at this point we don't know, cause she said, "Girl, that's not my man." He's like, "You damn right, bitch. You ain't even about your motherfucking man. Of course I ain't your motherfucking man. Your friends show me all the shit I be sending you. So I had to cut your bitch ass off." I was like, damn.
Damn, August, like, relax.
That's how he felt, man.
But she didn't disrespect him. She didn't disrespect him. She just said, "That's not my man."
People catch strays every day.
Hey, man.
Don't bring up my name.
All three of them is Virgos too, by the way. Like they all the same sign. You know, I think that same sign shit, that shit, sometimes they just bring out the worst of you.
I ain't never experienced no Virgo.
But no.
With
I ain't
that,
never had one either. No, I ain't never had one either. I couldn't tell you nothing about no Virgo. So, where y'all want to go with this? Y'all want to go to Meg and Tory?
Yes.
Hey, I knew that was gonna happen as soon as y'all remember what's his little thing he was doing?
Quarantine radio.
Quarantine radio.
I got a separate question. But I'm gonna let you finish.
He was plotting there. That's when he made his move.
So Tory Lanez was on IG, Instagram. He had like a little segment during when everybody was quarantined called Quarantine Radio, where he'll have people come on twerking. And I guess
Or
one
give him like a little interview.
or a little interview, but
Of course,
mainly
you're gonna ask Megan Thee Stallion.
No, I'm
to
talking
shake
about
her
when
ass.
he was at her house.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Or
I know that.
she-
Okay, so no, like they basically developed a friendship. And they've been hanging out during the quarantine. There's been a couple times they've been spotted together during the quarantine, right? So yesterday, I think they was at like Kylie Jenner's house, swimming in the pool, in the indoor pool or whatever. And I guess it was like maybe a little. I don't know if it was at Kylie Jenner's house, but they were somewhere with Kylie Jenner swimming. And allegedly today, the news broke, or was it yet? The news broke last night that basically Tory had got arrested because they were in the Hollywood Hills and shots were fired in the air. And people called the police on a truck. Police found the truck a few miles later, on down the road. They arrested Tory for having a gun, and they took Megan to the hospital for having a cut on her foot.
Because she stepped on some glass.
She stepped on some glass.
Mm.
So, I'm not really sure what that's about, but fuck all that. I have a question for y'all. Because this is what I feel like Tory Lanez is doing. Can you friend your way into some pussy?
1,000%. 1,000%.
That's the easiest
Do you
way.
think that's what Tory is doing? He's trying to friend his way into some ass? If he's already not
How we know he ain't already hitting it? Like I think after like the second time you get seen, like the first time is the initial friend is on public.
Well, I don't think.
After that second,
cares
third
though.
time.
I don't think Megan cares about that. Because I mean, she's been seen with YG. She's been seen with like other people. Like I really think Megan is the type of person. Like if she your friend, she your friend. I think that's why they cool with it. Like it's not like just me and you swimming in the pool
By
alone.
ourselves.
It's them three and maybe more people.
All I know is you see Meg Thee Stallion, that's gonna be on your mind, regardless.
Hey, man,
Oh,
that's the
he's trying
easiest
to
way to
try
get
to
somebody. You can friend zone yourself. Sometimes you friend zone for 2 weeks. Sometimes you
I
can
wouldn't
friend
say it's
zone.
the easiest. I wouldn't say it's the
Friend
easiest.
zone is definitely not the easiest.
It's not the easiest, bro.
You be
You don't-
there,
you don't get friend
especially,
zones
especially
hard.
if they're going through something. You sit there, you listen. Oh, cry on the shoulder. Oh,
Predatorial entanglements.
I'm just telling, hypothetically speaking.
Entanglement.
That's how it goes. That's the easiest way to get it.
I don't think it's the easiest, but I think it could be. It's one of the top ways.
I know a
but-
nigga that used to do that shit all the time.
I mean, cause sometimes you could just, sometimes you could just be honest and just be like, yo,
I'm feeling you.
what's up?
What's up? We got good chemistry. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, your strikeout ratio a lot higher though, boy.
Hey man, you know, hey man, I'm gonna let you bring this one in, cause it's your partner.
What is it? What are we talking about?
Chance the opportunist.
If we ever get famous, I'm sorry, Chance.
Chance, by all means, fuck you.
But you
And your music suck.
listen. I just feel like
What happened?
you just explain what happened. I'm gonna give my take on it.
I just seen him basically.
This is the Kanye shit, right?
Yeah, you know, Kanye's running for president. I don't know if he's necessarily vouching for Kanye, but he was saying, it came off that way because he was saying, why do y'all want to get Joe Biden? Like, tell me what's the purpose of why you won't vote for Kanye, basically.
See, that's where I have the problem. If you want to say black people shouldn't ally themselves with Joe Biden just because he's not Trump or just because he's Democrat, cool. But then you endorse Kanye. Even by saying that, you're endorsing Kanye.
Yeah, you're bringing up Kanye's name.
And it's like, if you don't...
Man, this whole Kanye thing is just to swing the votes, bro. Y'all know that.
Exactly.
Well,
So that's the point.
what's
So
the
you're
point?
dying.
Him criticizing people for saying I'm not voting for Kanye.
Kanye can't even get votes in like 6 different states. So it's like
You
there's
can't
no
count on the
possible.
right end.
Yeah, there's no possible way for him to win, and you out here
And
vouching
I still,
for him.
even if he could, I wouldn't vote for him.
So it's like, Chance, I just feel like you need to relax.
And then Terry Crews agreed with him, so then he ran back down the hill. He said, because at first he was saying like I'm willing to die on this hill, and then Terry Crews commented and was like, kind of like on some like, tell me about it. I know the feeling.
And then he
And
realized,
then he was like, oh shit.
Get out!
He said, at this point I'm sprinting down the hill.
Hey, if Terry Crews on your side, you need to switch, go across the street. Then that's the wrong side to be on.
Listen, I just don't understand why the fuck Chance. I mean, I guess it's Twitter, you can do whatever you want, but he always chiming in on shit too. Like he a motherfucker. Like I feel like he opportunist. Like.
With that No Name J. Cole shit.
The No Name and J. Cole shit. Remember when goddamn JD was talking about specific girl rappers that they brought up to him in the interview, and he was like, I feel like they all rap like, and then he took it like, oh, all girls don't just rap like, he just always, I get it, you want to protect your women, whatever, but he just seems like an opportunist to me. Like he's always looking for an opportunity to get patted on the back.
It's like, that happened when his image changed, bro. Like,
Yeah.
10-day chance, acid rap chance, that wasn't him. Once he started getting that Apple money, once he started getting them big endorsements, he started changing, trying to be the perfect
And I ain't
shoes.
saying you can't evolve, but nigga, you need to relax yourself, bro. Like you're too much into your opportunity, man. So, but
niggas don't mind, bro. Hey, don't let this Kanye shit fuck up and have this nigga Trump in here again for another 4 years.
you think you're gonna get reelected?
I think it's a possibility, man.
At this point, I
It's a
don't know
strong
what the hell
possibility.
gonna happen.
People don't realize, like,
I think
with Trump, I feel like if you watch like he's entertaining. Like him or love him, hate him or love him, he's entertaining. So if you like, people will say, if you ever seen him like in a rally or even when he was doing the debates, he stole the show every single time. So if there's people on the fence,
you want to know why?
most people ain't about policy.
He ain't win our vote the first time. Until we get rid of electoral college, it really don't matter. I'm not saying don't vote because I'm still voting, but until we get rid of that, they got all the power. It ain't up to us.
I think the problem is that the Democrats still try to speak in presidential language like that when we have an entertainer as a president. So he's gonna say whatever the fuck he wanna say. He's gonna spew hate. He knows how to entertain people. Whereas you got these people who's just like, they're like, he's like Trump and 6ix9ine, they're like the same person. So it's like, I can just literally persuade my fans by just saying whatever the fuck I want to. It don't have to be true.
Y'all seen this nigga commercials?
Grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the commercial?
What
Talk
commercial?
about defunding the police.
Yeah, I saw that today.
I ain't seen that shit.
But that's effective. That's effective. Like, if you are a suburban, middle class person, and then you see all these riots and fires, and then you see Joe Biden defund the police, who's gonna protect you?
Yeah.
Shit,
Trump over here talking about
everything's propaganda, bro.
a 5-day wait on them getting the police. Man,
Just give me my snippets.
Like I said
we
though.
ain't here to talk about Trump all day.
Yeah. Like I said, I compared him to 6ix9ine. You seen 6ix9ine posted? He said, I'm back in the streets. I'm off of house arrest on August 1st. And allegedly he's going to be in the street. And they put out a thing saying that basically he's going to have 22 security guards, 5 Escalades. But he said like he's not going to shy away from going out.
I believe it. I think he's gonna be a troll. It works for him. So I think he's gonna troll rappers, gonna troll people, pull up. You see what he did in Chicago.
The best thing niggas can do when they come to him is just start talking about it.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I still don't think that's the best idea for him, but I mean, since when is he ever concerned about safety? So more power to you, 6ix9ine. That's the best I can tell you. I'm sure Meek Mill tweet about it and keep his fame alive, you know. So who knows? Speaking of Meek Mill, you seen him in Academics? They went at it again and again. Yeah,
another nigga. Stop giving this nigga attention, bro.
Well,
That
they
nigga
got demographics, bro.
I seen
millions of followers.
I seen
I get that, but I'm just like,
You talking about the people we talking
entertaining
about?
bullshit.
Yeah.
I seen Act say something, I don't know how true it is, but he said some shit like, I got fired from Complex, and
Banned from Twitch
and
for
I'm
life.
banned from Twitch for life. And he said something about Meek Mill or whatever, but I just think that he is kind of like, you're kind of watching the demise of Academics because he's trying to be 6ix9ine at this point. Like, he's talking tough to niggas, and then when they talk tough to him again, he's like, this ain't the streets, this is the internet. I'm the internet guy, but stop talking tough to niggas. That's the only thing I got.
6ix9ine got more security, more people that can protect him. Academics gonna get got. If somebody gonna find him slipping.
Especially if he really is still working at the Complex building, like, niggas is gonna be in that building. So
somebody's gonna snitch.
yeah, like, I just think that's kind of, I think he's kind of crazy. Like, since when did you turn tough? That was never your thing.
But why? They don't understand about Meek. Why he's speaking on every single thing that happens?
I mean, he's another cornball. Like, he just like to think everything is like the streets, but like, you're a cornball too. Like, you're just as corny as Academics. Cause like, bro, you cannot take the phone out your hand, bro.
They call him Twitter fingers for a reason.
It's like how you that
trigger figure turned to Twitter figure.
for real. That moment really should have taught him something in life.
Like, hey, maybe
It did for like a year. He got off.
And he's still ain't, and then he's back.
Now
I
he's
think because
back.
I'm cool with Drake now, so
I'm good.
I'm not blackballed anymore, guys. You know, come fuck with me again, guys. Nah, man, shut the fuck up. You supposed to be a gangster, but you just as you acting like a gangster on the internet too. Like it just don't make sense to me. So I don't know. That was some crazy ass shit. You want to get into this Moneybag Yo shit?
I don't see what he did wrong.
Okay, so Moneybag Yo has a girlfriend named Ari. That's G Herbo's baby mama, or whatever. Moneybag Yo has a multitude of baby mamas. He got like 6 or 7 kids, something like that. Well, of course,
I'm like a North nigga.
Yeah, a multiple amount of women. So he been with Ari for like 9 months, according to the internet. And her birthday was the other day, and he bought her a Lambo truck, and he also had a dinner where he like put her face and like diamonds and stuff all in the floor. You know, he went all out. Like it looked like some crazy shit.
Shout out to Chef X.
Yeah, somebody did a. Oh, that's who did it. That's who did their food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out to him. So yeah. So basically, his baby mama got on there, one of his baby mamas, and she was ranting, basically saying like, I mean, she was basically hating. Essentially, that's how I took it. Like, she was just talking shit about that. Like, I guess maybe she feel like, I don't know if she's saying like he won't do that for her or he won't do it for the kids. But you only done known this bitch 9 months and you done went out and bought her a Lambo truck, blah, 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 blah. How you feel about that?
Alright, it's simple for me. I haven't seen his baby mama, but I've seen Ari. That's it. That's it. The real Kyle's sister. And then you'll buy her a Lambo truck too.
Yeah, you
It's
seen the
pretty
way
much
she
that
twerk.
simple.
You definitely.
That's it. You like.
But my thing is, if the kid taken care of, maybe they in an entanglement. Maybe that's why she mad. Maybe he out there still smashing or something. Or maybe I don't know. But
So she, they don't have a Lambo truck. He's still. He ain't talking down
no
baby mamas. He ain't futuring them.
yeah, my thing is,
It's like.
my thing is like, man, like you a hater.
Holy trip.
First of all, how you gonna tell me how to spend my money?
Tripping.
How you gonna tell me how to spend my check? As long as the child taken care of, you need to leave me alone.
She should have watched her tone and maybe still did it good.
Like, why they hating on their entanglement like that?
I mean, what he do, as long as he take care of his kids, whatever he do in his next relationship is his business. If he wanna go,
I mean, they've been together 9 months. They probably been quarantining together half the goddamn time.
They probably don't spend more time than 9 months than he spent with her.
Facts. So it's like, I mean,
Go get you that surgery. Take the belly fat, put it on your ass, and make your Lambo truck too.
oh shit.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, hold on, man. I want to take a time to say RIP to a few people. First of all, RIP to Marlo. You know,
RIP.
that was tragic, man. He's like a, you know, your rapper son QC. He's, you know, everybody know him in the city, man. He from Bowling Homes, from Bankhead. All I gotta say is if you're in the city right now, the city's been dangerous during quarantine time. It's dangerous. It's not safe. On top of that, you got this corona shit going on. Niggas need to be safe in the city, bro.
If you ain't gotta be out, don't be out, man.
Especially in the city. Go somewhere else. I don't know what the hell going on right now, but it's not too safe.
Yeah, man, but RIP, though.
RIP.
RIP to Naya Rivera. They just found her body yesterday. She was at Lake Piru with her son and I guess her family, I think. Like her dad was there.
Oh yeah, I thought it was them too.
I think her dad was there.
Okay.
And allegedly they said that the son, I mean he's only 4, but they said he told the police like, mommy boosted me into the boat and when I turned around I didn't see her no more.
That shit's sad.
So she probably mustered up her last energy
To save her kid.
to save her kid.
So like, I don't want this to be in bad taste or nothing, but it's just, it seems like, you know, she's from the show called Glee, and it just seems like there's been a lot of deaths from that show, either questionable or whatever was going on, like suicides and
It's like that sometimes.
And there was a lot of allegations from different things going on. I don't want to speak on it, just look it up, Glee, but it's just sad that too many people
Like
young.
conspiracy theory type
Conspiracy
shit.
theory type shit that.
If that's what you into.
Yeah, man.
One more R.I.P. John Travolta's wife, Kelly Preston, died of cancer too. So R.I.P. to that. R.I.P. to that situation, man. You know, that's
with the Marlo shit, man. Like I don't have so many debates on just like black, like black violence, black thing. But like one thing you don't hear about other genres of artists getting murdered. It's just strictly hip hop.
A lot of them artists ain't from the streets. Look at Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift ain't from the streets.
I mean, but a lot of them artists not necessarily from the streets, but they're not like from.
But they do live the street. They're
not
rap about the street image.
What I'm saying, I'm
not talking about other genres.
Other genres, but they may not be from the street, but that doesn't mean they're from well off. A lot of them may be from impoverished neighborhoods as well. You know, what I'm just saying is that why it just seems.
But they also don't go. They don't also like go to the hood, shoot videos, and antagonize people having, you know, stacks of money. Think about it. You on your old block. You having money. Everybody know you coming from a poor situation. Some people, it's like a snub. It's like a, you know what I mean? Like a rub to the face. That's art. That's the hip hop culture.
My thing is, it's like, why would you want to be a rapper now? It's dangerous. Like
You've been living in danger their whole life. You think they give a fuck about it?
They should.
I'd rather live in danger with money than without it.
Well, then they gotta move. I don't know.
And who's to say? I don't know what Rollo was doing
I have no
in the streets.
idea. What I'm saying is just he's not, you know,
Yeah.
other rappers being killed, you know, like Pop Smoke and other. It just seems like it's only in the hip hop. It just.
I mean, hey man, you know, everybody got their own stereotypes. So maybe ours is that, yeah, like when we're in poverty and a nigga because you gotta understand, at least a white person, when they in poverty, they know that they still have a chance to make it in a multitude of ways. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas in the hood that are black, they really only look at it like, damn, I need to be able to play sports, or I need to be able to rap.
But I mean, a lot of it is,
so
they rap about shit, and you have like your niggas like 6ix9ine where they rap about it and they don't live it. But then you got the real rappers that have lived it and just don't know how to. Like sometimes you can't escape it, even if you try. Like you trying to do right, you trying to get out the hood, you trying to make your money the right way. Nigga, your past gonna catch up to you. So if that's what you used to, that's the life you done live.
yeah, cause think about it.
That shit ain't
I might have shot so and so down the street 3 years ago.
Niggas ain't forgot.
And I got high. Nigga, I still gotta worry about that nigga coming back.
You ain't even had to shoot a nigga. You could have snuffed a nigga at the store.
Yeah, niggas ain't forgot.
12 years ago. Oh yeah, nah nigga, you big now?
Yeah, Marlo might have been on the right track the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Just focusing on music, doing whatever he needed to do. And then, we don't know, some niggas that,
and it's always
some niggas might have ran past him, might have just seen him at the light. Hey, that's Marlo right now.
Yeah, hey, how Boosie said it, that people hate you the most where you from.
Exactly.
Get out of there.
I don't know, man. RIP to them though. So Juice WRLD, did y'all listen to them?
I haven't.
Did you listen?
I gave it about the best listen I can give it. It wasn't completely for me, but
yeah, it was like real, like the emo side.
I really.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard.
He's talented.
No, I'm saying it wasn't a bad. It wasn't bad.
Freestyling. Every time I hear him on the feature, it's dope. I just never really sat down and listened to a whole project with him by himself.
It's hard to listen to a nigga say some shit, and I know you ain't here no more.
Yeah,
and especially
an emo, like an emo guy like him who like centers a lot of his raps around death. Like even like I was listening to Nipsey the other day, and I never really noticed. I was listening to his whole catalog. I never really noticed how much he talks about like a nigga might smoke me, a nigga might smoke me.
Shit, what's the difference? Just like Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, but they're more. Their albums are like named after death shit. Like their shit is more out.
No, I'm just saying, but like it's.
Oh yeah.
I find it ironic how the rappers that rap about that a lot, or they talk about it, like with Juice WRLD with the overdose and then you know that type of shit, and then it happens.
Yeah.
But it's just like.
I mean, look at XXX. You know what I mean?
That shit's still crazy.
But I just have to say this: congratulations to his estate, his family, because. He was projected to sell 450K. Yesterday, I seen academics pushing, saying, let's get it to 500. I'm sure that they'll get him to 500. So he'll probably be #1 in the country. Maybe Pop Smoke, probably #2. I seen Pop Smoke. He got all of his songs charted.
Yeah, all 19 drops.
All 19 songs, this shit charted. I'm sure Juice WRLD will probably break that record. All 21 of his shit's probably gonna chart.
I mean, I think that Pop Smoke, whether he,
that shit's hard.
Even though he dead, if he was here, that shit was still.
I don't know if it would sound like that though.
Like doesn't say.
No, that's what I'm saying. If that same album came out,
yeah, of course.
Cause that shit, and I ain't really ever listened to a whole Pop Smoke album or anything, but
So Kodak Black said sorry to Nipsey.
Yeah, on IG, right? About the Lauren London.
Yeah, I think he apologized to the wrong person though.
So what did he say again? When this is right after Nipsey died.
Oh, he was talking about how he could, he basically kind of said, well, he can ease his way into, how he would have to come to Lauren London as a man and like take her seriously. Like I get what he was trying to say, but it was like kind of like nigga. And they were playing racks in the middle in the background, so it was kind of like, is this a troll?
Like how he was saying
it was way too soon.
I don't even think it was a troll. Still look good, she need.
Yeah, too soon is wrong. It's disrespectful. The song in the background made it more disrespectful. Then the arguing that you did with everybody made it disrespectful. It was just.
But I'm glad he got time to reflect it and
yeah, I mean, but why apologize to the dead man and not the woman?
Because the way he addressed it, he didn't say.
He disrespected her too.
He disrespected her, but he was like he was talking.
He was literally talking about her.
Saying, like, it was almost like he was like.
It was more so
towards Nipsey.
He
was talking about her.
What I want to do to her or how I want to approach her, but he was
talking about her.
He was disrespecting both of them. But the disrespect, I can see why he apologized to Nip. Should he apologize to both? Yes. But I can see.
I just thought that was kind of weird.
It wasn't as weird.
You apologize to the nigga that's not here, but not to the girl. Who you were talking about?
I get that, but
not to the nigga.
I can see why he apologized.
Like he's resting in peace. She's grieving. You disrespected her more than anything than you disrespected him. So I just thought that was kind of weird. But I don't know, man. That Wayfair trafficking scandal, man.
Bruh, like, explain it real quick. What happened?
So what is Wayfair? Is that like a furniture company?
Nah, they sell. It's like a bootleg Amazon.
They just sell shit.
Okay, so yeah, they were selling shit, and people started piecing together puzzles. They had at first it was like cabinets that they were selling, and they were like very overly priced, like
tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, like it looks like a $100, $200 cabinet being sold for $14,000, $13,000.
And what was special about it? The name of the item. It was just like
it was always also a missing child.
Yeah, the names were like let's say that there was a girl named Ashley missing. It was like Ashley cabinet, $15,000. And then they have another one that'd be like, let's say it's Simone, it'd be like Simone, $13,000. So people started finding these names of missing kids and were saying they're like, yo, this is like they're auctioning off a kid online, basically like doing a sex trafficking ring. And they even had like pillows that they were selling for like thousands of dollars, named after people. But
missing children.
When the heat started dropping,
somebody made a video on Twitter.
Yeah,
it was like, look, this is where it is now, but if you go look it up right now, it'll change. And that's kind of just like, what the fuck?
Now, did y'all hear about the one of the girls whose name was on there and on the cabinet, and she was missing? She came out and was like, yo, I'm not missing, fuck you.
I mean, if she was missing at once, but did we find out where she was at?
She's trying to say like, yo, don't put my name on it. And I don't know, was that really her? Is that?
To speak on that, this world has a problem with child trafficking. Yeah. And I'm not like shy to believe that just don't go all the way up. Like for a company to be doing that, for all these allegations we hear, the whole Epstein thing, the whole of the jet flight, who was on there going back, I think it's a really big scandal. Because like people be like, we have a big child trafficking problem, but nobody know who. Like nobody sees.
Allegedly, it's like all the people with money, all the rich people.
You hide that shit in plain sight.
They said somebody said, yo, it's a hobby. It's a hobby like for rich people.
Niggas ain't got enough money to just go spend 10 bands on somewhere.
Bruh, there's a lot of shit you can do with that. People think it's just like sex slaves, bro. Sometimes you can sell human body parts in the black market.
That's disgusting.
It's true. You can sell that shit. So you sell children, you can sell them. Like it's really some fucked up shit, man. Do your Googles, man. Do your research. Like I just don't count out anything.
I ain't saying it wasn't true. I'm just saying, man, you gotta.
Hey man, quick thing. If y'all see me on YouTube with very bad posture, I fucking pulled my back muscle today working out, and niggas ain't telling about this side of 30, boy. This shit has got me in pain. I ain't gonna count. Yeah, we gonna keep on stuff like this. What do y'all seen Disney's opening back up?
Yep.
But the corporate office is staying closed.
What is that message to saying money?
Yeah, it was money. We need our money. Y'all niggas go to work. But we gonna stay safe at the crib. You know what I'm saying? It shows that these people don't really have. They don't really care about the well-being of anybody. They just care about the money.
And there's no plan, no real good plan. Even with schools opening back up.
Yeah.
Somebody supposed to like, all right, what happens when a teacher gets catch COVID? You can quarantine them for 14 days.
You see what they did about Gwinnett? What they talking about? Or I don't know if it's Gwinnett, but my cousin, he worked for Douglas County Schools, I think. And he said that they basically was like on some shit like, we just opening 6 days later than usual, but you still ain't gotta wear no mask to school. Nigga, what?
Tripping, man.
What's the purpose of the 6 days?
Tripping.
Y'all wanna know what the issue is? As soon as Trump said he's gonna defund the schools if the kids aren't in school, that's the only reason why they're going back. And like from what I'm hearing now, I just heard today that the cab, I want to say Clayton, I could be wrong. Basically, every school district in the metro just said they're going virtual the first semester, except for Gwinnett. You know Gwinnett gonna wait.
Gwinnett gonna wait until you get to the bus stop the first day.
They go back to school on the 12th.
Hey,
and they gonna pop off at the 11th.
If you fuck with that, you know how hard it is to get out.
At 11:59.
It be snowing. You gotta wait till 5:58 for Fox be like, where that county school's
yes,
closed.
Bro, you dead at school used to start at 7:10, nigga. It's like 6:45. You need to go outside.
Shit, bro.
You know that motherfucker used to be like 6:50. Alright, school closed.
Alright.
Clayton and shit been closed since yesterday.
Right. The niggas sleeping and shit. They good. We gotta wake up, bro.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
But like a lot of shit, it's about money, man. Trump said we defund. We ain't gonna defund fucking police. We gonna defund education.
But I mean, the thing is, this Florida got the highest cases right now. Miami is supposed to be the melting pot for coronavirus. So
that's where everybody
it's the same as China right now. Like when it first started, that's where they got that.
China still, well, not China, but Japan. I seen they still only got under 1,000 deaths.
Yeah.
And all that's because they said just they wear a mask.
No, they shut the shit down when they should.
Yeah, but they saying, you know, they opened it and they said it's just because people are wearing masks. It hasn't been going up.
Right.
Still, just
because they shut it down at first.
Yeah.
If we would have shut, I feel like if we shut this shit down for 2 weeks straight, I mean, no grocery stores, no nothing. Just give everybody.
I don't know about no grocery
I'm saying give everybody a two week notice. Hey, stock up, cause in 2 weeks we shutting it down.
That shit. You gotta.
You can't.
There's a lot of factors that go into shutting shit down.
I get it, but I'm saying
you think that's why it
that's
worked.
the only way.
China and Japan, they made hard.
But they were letting no. But even then, they let people go to the grocery store. It's just like certain times. Yes, they did.
Well, they're gonna have to separate it by age group.
They did it like certain times. This block can go to the grocery store. Certain times, this block can go. That's
I mean, but we ain't gonna do that.
No.
I mean, that's the only way.
Because that goodbye, it's not happening.
That's the only way.
People
down.
in Florida protesting the fact that they gotta wear masks. Protesting that.
Well,
saying that's a conspiracy theory.
With somebody today saying, if I go to a store and they tell me I gotta wear a mask, I'm turning around and leaving.
That's because white people don't like being told no.
So what to do?
They're used to their privilege, so.
They told me everybody just need to go ahead and get it so they can be immune to it. It's just like the flu.
Man, they don't shut the fuck up. That's foolish ass shit.
And there's doctors saying the mortality rate for this shit, but you know, people who failed, you know, high school got an opinion on shit. So it's just like whatever, right?
Speaking of that COVID shit, that shit got the Atlanta mayor, Keisha Lance Bottoms, and Governor Kemp in a beef because she tried to shut down Atlanta, but he said that that's like illegal. What she's trying to do, you don't have the authority. So he wants to keep making his money. So he's telling everybody like, nah, keep the party going. And I really feel like her heart might be in the right place, but she was kind of selfish too because niggas didn't have to wear a mask and shit until she got it.
Nah, she was big on trying to tell her if
She was big on that, but then she didn't. But then, like, you seen how crazy the city was getting. Then she caught it, and the next day, it was like everything shut down.
So it's like, as soon as she gets it, now you're enforcing it? That's the only thing. Regardless, she promoted mass. The day after she gets it.
She do, she damn, then she don't. I ain't gonna say I'm
that's your position.
Nah, I ain't saying all that.
You gotta.
I mean, you just got to realize what you're doing. Like, you done caught it, and now you taking the necessary precautions. You should have been shut shit down. Why is the strip club open? You know what I'm saying? Why is this shit open?
R.I.P. the Follies again.
So,
That's the biggest loss we had. No offense. I'll trip on that.
so we got these, you know, the NBA.
Man, we done went this far and we ain't called no woman a bitch all episode, man.
Hey, man, let's try to keep it that way, man.
At least
We'll see how far we can get.
Or female.
I'm not a female thing. So what we talking about?
The NBA, man. We almost back in 2 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all think it's gonna happen?
Hold on. Like, let me ask y'all. We miss sports. Are y'all like used to not having sports yet, or just withdrawals?
At this point, I just waiting on football season.
I don't think that's happening. I don't think football season happening.
Shit.
You can't put that many niggas in a bubble.
Shit.
That's a lot, man.
NFL ain't messing out on that money.
They talking about they have some face guard to protect it.
It's the
Bro,
NFL.
these white billionaires. I kind of.
You know how much money they investors is gonna pull back if they don't play?
Lose your money. It's gonna happen.
They're not gonna do that.
It's the NFL. I'll put it like this.
It ain't Adam Silver.
Whatever they do,
what
they're
precautions they gonna take?
Shit,
probably not that much.
sign this waiver. Go get your money and entertain us.
Hey, you don't play. Hey, your contract voided for that year. You ain't getting no money.
They can do that without
they do it.
Okay. Your contract.
So they go. So that's it. First of all, that threat is kind of like it sounds kind of unlawful.
Shit.
You refusing to come play
And some people. Okay, if that's the case, it's a lot of niggas that won't get out that contract. So good luck.
They ain't say you can go nowhere.
He said you voided your
No,
contract.
you voided for that year.
Like you're not getting your contract.
I'm saying that part is voided. Like you're not getting paid.
They don't mean
go
you're a
nowhere.
free agent. You just don't get paid. You get fined.
We'll see. I mean,
But as far as the NBA, I'm skeptical, bro. I don't. Everybody getting hurt. This has been.
see, Russell Westbrook got the Rona. They said allegedly James Harden got it.
Cause they in Texas.
I just seen a video of James Harden the other day at Travis Scott's house. Like, why are you at Travis Scott's
teach him how to
house?
hoop or some shit.
Yeah, man. Sit your ass down,
I
man.
just feel like it's kind of.
And then you see they already telling on niggas, snitching on niggas, saying that these players already went outside the bubble.
Oh shit.
So
I don't know if they went outside.
Like they're making calls to the NBA, like to the league office, saying that.
Yeah, I personally just feel like it's been a minute. It's rusty. I don't think it's gonna be like great entertainment to watch.
It's another nigga.
I'm skeptical of it.
It's another nigga. It's another. I seen on Twitter one of the IG models or some shit said I already been invited to the bubble. This season is not gonna happen. Niggas already inviting her to the bubble.
Man, come on, bro. You thinking they gonna have these Instagram models there
Yes.
on a normal week, 5 to 7, 3 to 5 days?
Yes.
You think they about to be in a bubble and not invite them?
No.
Man, come on,
There'll be
bro.
a couple of entanglements in the bubble.
Hey, you know how many? You know how
For
many?
sure.
You know how many married men happy about the bubble? Shit, I could have her sneak in through the bubble. I ain't gotta worry about wifey and all that
I
shit.
tell you, Doug Christie was still playing. His wife would not play that.
She in the bubble.
I'm in the bubble, nigga.
She gonna get tested to be in the bubble.
Quick. Tell me what you think about them Madden QB ratings.
A lot of people got like backlash from it, man. Like, I look pretty straight. The only one I didn't like was the Tom Brady one. Tom Brady,
Yeah.
I think he was like a 90, and then Aaron Rodgers was 89. I don't know how you justify that.
And then Deshaun Watson was mad at his rating. He had an 86.
I mean,
I think that's pretty.
That's
That's
pretty
accurate
What you
for
mean?
him, but-
For him, like, what you ain't know?
I ain't no Falcons fan, but I thought Matt Ryan should have been high.
What was it,
Yeah,
like
87?
87.
I think I'm looking at.
It's pretty much Mahomes, Russell Wilson, and then Lamar won MVP. He's gonna be
Yeah,
higher.
he's a 94.
Maybe I'm not looking.
And then they have
I'm not
Drew
looking at
Brees
it about the
around
rating. I'm looking.
He
about,
might be a little too high.
I'm looking about where you're placed at. I ain't really worried about the rating.
Or just like forget the overall, but who's better than who?
Yeah, this is like some of that.
Well, you seen on ESPN, they had a top 10 quarterback poll, and they didn't even have Matt Ryan. They had Matt Stafford at 10.
That was trash.
Matt Stafford is the most
Like, what?
media covered white privileged quarterback of all time.
In Detroit?
Like all time, he gets no blame and he gets all this credit. Listen,
So y'all telling
That's
me,
the
I'm looking
definition
at it
of
now.
privilege.
Y'all telling me that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers?
No, that's what I said. The
He's
1989.
not, but also, I mean, Aaron Rodgers gets a lot of high praise, and he really ain't did shit the last couple of years either. So, I mean,
the top,
I think that's just reputation.
So the top 4, y'all agree: Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson over top of Lamar Jackson,
Facts.
Yes.
and Drew Brees.
No,
No, I think Drew Brees should be a little lower.
Yeah.
I think a 93 is too high.
because like it's supposed to be projecting to this year. He's on a
He's
decline.
on a decline.
He ain't got no deep ball no more.
Yeah, he can't throw it deep, and he was injured. I mean, what could you really dissect from the last season? He lost in the first round too. So I mean, and look at the way they lost at the last 3 years, the last 2-3 years. So I'm
Then
like,
they went no close.
fuck you, Leroy. Fuck the Saints.
How you?
Last one before we wrap up the trending topics. I just want to give a shout out to Maker, man. That's Don Maker's cousin. He's top 5 in the country in high school, and he committed to play at Howard. So I appreciate the one thing we getting out of Corona and out of these protests and stuff, that black people are realizing their strength, realizing that we make the money.
And people are still protesting. So
Yeah.
don't let like the media fool you. Like the riots slow down, but now what? People are still protesting. They don't cover that. They only
Facts.
cover the riots and shit like that. It's always that.
You think a lot more black players are gonna start that?
I mean, I hope Mikey Williams stick to his word. Well, he didn't say he was going to go to one, but he's taking recruitment openings for that. I hope he can do that. That would be nice if, say, Maker stays and then he goes to play with him.
I love it.
The money don't follow.
I just think that these big universities know how to recruit. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. If you got a son, if you're looking just for his best interest, you want him to play at one of these major
schools.
where
You
the money.
get money. Like look at Zion. His dad got paid. So they talking about
Yeah, he get paid enough.
So
400K.
So it's like
Shit, and give me 2 M's. You ain't giving me enough.
I'm just saying. So like, there's money involved. There's money involved. Exposure involved, man. It's probably easier playing for those big schools.
Facts. You got more TV time, more politics in there. So
I hope they do, but we'll see.
we'll see, man. Let's wrap it up, man. It's time to start that. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario? So,
Alright,
we'll let
man.
my boy Kazari read it.
Tamika is a neosurgeon, right? That make bread. She make like $400,000 a year. Keith is a manager at Foot Action. He got the hookup on the J's, but he only make $40,000 a year.
That shit more than
So,
me, man.
you know, she knows she's upgraded his lifestyle. She's like paid. He used to have like a little Civic.
He upgraded her too with the shoes.
Nah. That nigga, what kind of car you got now?
He got a
You got a Lambo truck?
I don't know if he had a Lambo truck with $400,000 a year, but you know he got a little Mercedes, Lexus, whatever. You know, just upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Good
not your car.
job.
Nah,
Nah, you gotta have that.
they got
discount.
married. She paid for the entire wedding. You know, they seem like they happy. Y'all,
I mean, tradition say the woman's family supposed to pay for it anyway. So.
a word.
No, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, that's what the tradition said.
But no, I'm just saying. So like, is that true? How y'all feel about that? What's the scenario? You think it's a problem with that, or
Nope.
Love
Whatever bond y'all build together, that's between y'all two. If that works for them, and he may not bring in the money, but he may do everything else as a man, and that's all she needed. All she wanted was a man to come in and be a man and take care of her, love her, do what he was supposed to do as a man. She ain't worried about the money. The money was never the issue.
So the lack of money don't make a difference.
No.
It's about to ask yourself this.
Or you just
Switch it around. Would that even be a question in doubt? Like, it's not like nobody would ever judge them if the man made 400 and she made 44, right?
Man, she could make $4.
That she'd be staying at staying at home, and then they'll sit there and vouch and be like, oh well,
she take care of kids, a full-time job.
She's a full-time
taking her
job.
mom.
Even
got
though
kids
they
yet.
got a nanny or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a chef or some shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's another double standard against men.
Yeah, so
You know,
I mean, I don't.
If he only making 44 and he just sit in the house on Madden all day when he get out of work and he ain't doing nothing in the
She
house.
might just want to get dick down real good all night. And he might supply that with her. He might cook, you know what I'm saying, cook his ass off.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's cool.
That.
If that's what if that's all. But I'm saying if he just don't do nothing, he don't appreciate it. Yeah, that's the issue.
Be frying up the glizzies.
Yeah, that nigga mean glizzy. He make a mean glizzy. And she like that. The nigga funny, he keep her company. You know what I'm saying? Your
That's
friends
all
got
he
an
wants to
issue.
do.
Well, you know what? Tasha and Kenya, fuck y'all.
Keep your friends out your goddamn business
Yeah,
anyway.
fuck y'all, Tasha and Kenya.
They hate ass.
Right.
I think it make a difference. I feel like as a man,
I know where you're going with this.
as a man, like you a little, I'm sorry, you a little, emasculated when your woman made that much more than you, right? So it's just for general, we live in a world now where women make more than men, like a lot, and not, I guess in the black demographic, or just a lot of women making more money than men, single moms, whatever. But as far as just your traditional roles, you out with your boys, you chilling, and then you gonna be like, hey, we finna do this, do that, pay for that. You good? Oh, let me get my cash app from Tamika. make sure my account good. And if you cool with that as a man, I feel like there's certain roles you might do in the house. Like, hey man, didn't I tell you you can't say that shit? Like, you told me to do what, nigga? Oh, okay.
Man, we live in a world where
Nigga, everything you just said was cap.
Alright, like,
I don't think it's cap.
10 times difference of a price. You think you gonna tell her what to do?
bro, I don't
You got
think
no say so in that house.
Shit.
10 times?
So what? Maybe that nigga don't want no say so.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's cap. He can still have all the say so in the house and not have the money. It ain't
That is
always
true.
about. It ain't always about the money.
You gotta have some mental.
So you saying you can't still be the man of the house and say, look,
I'm saying this, it would make it harder.
So if your relationship,
Not that you
if
would
your
make
relationship
more than
all
you.
about the
Depends
money
on who she
anyway,
is.
that
If
shit
you
ain't
make
gonna-
40,000, she make 10,000, 10 times more than you,
If
400,000.
they dynamic,
Neosurgeon.
if that works for their household, that's how it happens.
Alright, you better put it in
It's a
down.
rare situation, but if it works for them, this is the question.
You have to show me that
This is
situation.
the question.
I would need to see
This is
it.
the question. If
As long as it works for them, it works for them.
I need to see it. This is a what's the scenario? What's the real life?
That is the real
'Cause
life.
nigga,
Maybe
women
if she
in that
cool with it,
situation-
maybe she know exactly what she getting into. Maybe she's like, you know what? I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I don't need nobody to take care of me. And I got enough money to where I just want genuine love.
Because
And
a lot of niggas gonna want
this
her for
nigga
her
really
money.
loves me. Like I can tell that this nigga really loves me.
I can tell too.
Now,
So,
what if a nigga, alright,
you know what, baby?
I ain't asking you for nothing as a man. Like, you
I'm
just
good about myself.
if you wanna buy me something cool, but I'm not asking you to okay, let me move it. No. Look, we're together.
Yeah,
She's starting to fall
did.
from
The
hey,
scenario, she paid for the wedding, she paid for his car.
that was voluntarily. He probably was like, yo, I'm gonna work some extra overtime, I'm gonna do this and that. Like he's still trying to be a man in
Yeah,
his
that's
Whatever she want.
At Foot Locker,
Hey, but as
That was before
as long,
taxes.
As long as he doing what he's supposed to do.
And we ain't even thought about this. What if he's very ambitious and she can afford to jumpstart whatever he wants to do?
now you adding what ifs.
I'm asking, like, you
If
know what
that's
I'm
the-
saying?
that-
I'm
you-
saying
more to
the
it.
question is, does it make a difference? And I'm saying no, because she might be able to even upgrade his life to the point where, you know what, baby, you always want to start that car wash. I got you. Tell me what you need from me.
And then
Let's start that
he
car
can
wash.
upgrade, say whatever business he decided to do, he can upgrade her even more. And then now they're building. That's the whole thing about relationships. You're supposed to build together. It ain't about where you start. It's about
You're
where
right.
you go.
You're right. That's usually the
That
the
should
blueprint.
be.
That
That
should.
should
I think if
I've seen a lot of people pay through somebody to get to school, and as soon as they get up, dip.
Well, that's the chance you're taking. It is what it is. I mean, that's the chance you take with anybody. When anybody
You don't
comes
know
up,
what-
a nigga might
You
get.
don't know what a future
You know what I'm
gonna hold
saying?
when
You
get
never
in a
know.
relationship, but
That's just the risk you take. You can't control people. And that's like when you have a child. You don't know. There's plenty of women who done had children with niggas who probably was the greatest nigga. Then he ain't shit after the baby comes. So you never really know, you know?
Alright. So this next was the scenario. Your old work hits you for a booty call, right? Hits you up for a booty call. You get there, it's about to go down. You take her shirt off, and you notice a baby bump. She confirms that she's pregnant, but she says she's getting an abortion next week.
Let me say this.
So
ain't none of my
wait,
business.
let me finish the scenario. So you get the booty, you over hit you up. You get there, take her shirt off. You see the little bump. Hey, little mama, what's up? Little mama, for real. You still hitting?
So, in a situation similar to this, not necessarily like I went over there and took your clothes off, but I remember one of my exes was pregnant before. And she was texting me and basically was kind of like alluding to sex. But I'm like, she pregnant, man. She just like, I don't know what she talking about right now. So then she basically trying to just came out and asked me like, you know, you want to pull up? And I was just like, I mean.
And for all this full disclaimer, that wasn't your child, right?
No, it was not my child. So I was just like, yo, so I'm like,
My bad.
so I'm like, yo, so
We're gonna say it
like
for
you-
another episode.
I'm like, you pregnant?
Tory show.
I'm like, yo, you pregnant? Like, what do you like?
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna disrespect that man like that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, well, me and him don't have sex. It was kind of like a one-time thing. Blah 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 blah. He got pregnant, and I was just like, she was like, he's a good dude though. I was like, you see that right there? That nigga don't deserve that. Like, why am I like? It's not that necessary for me.
So this is a side question. Is it disrespectful? The fuck?
I think it's disrespectful on her side to fuck me, and she's pregnant by another nigga.
What if they're not together?
Bitch, you can't wait. You ain't got no self-discipline.
I don't know.
She got knees, nigga.
So there go the bitch, the bitch count.
We made close. 56 minutes in.
I mean, my thing is like, get it together,
You
man.
gonna wait 9 months?
It wasn't. I don't think she was 9 months at the time. She was definitely showing.
What I'm saying is,
And I'm not even trying to like.
how is that just? Hey, they might come after you. How is that disrespectful for a girl if she, you know, had a thing, she got pregnant, she's
I
single?
mean,
She wants some new dick.
if you look, you fucked a nigga out there one time, and then you still made the choice to keep the baby, correct?
Yeah.
So then you need to relax. You need to relax.
Oh, relax.
You need to relax. So you just out here fucking other
Views
niggas.
of Justin.
You out here fucking other niggas.
The views with Justin.
So you think it's just cool to be out here fucking other niggas?
What you mean fucking other niggas?
Fucking other niggas and you're pregnant by another nigga.
But she about to get an
That's
abortion.
weird.
Let's backtrack. She
Okay, we backtrack to the question. Okay, let me backtrack. Okay, backtrack to the question. Get an abortion? Why can't we just wait till you get finished with the abortion, bro?
We ain't gotta wait for the abortion. Ain't gotta wait for the time
So?
in between.
Are you that thirsty for the pussy, bro? It's an X.
No.
It's an old thing.
I'm talking about from her point of view. She wants some dick now.
Well, I'm sorry, you gotta wait. Or
Okay.
go get it from somebody
So
else.
Brandon, go ahead.
We already know where he going with this.
I'll wrap it up.
You wrap it up.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
No.
Like, what does that
Okay,
mean?
I'm
gonna wrap it up.
No, I'm saying I would end it. I'm gonna hear what he gotta say.
Oh, I'm like.
I'm definitely not gonna wrap it up.
I was saying the wild shit, but where is she pregnant?
Hey, shout out to the cameraman Chris, bro.
Like, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, I feel like that's something you gotta like try. So like also.
I did try before with my own pregnant girlfriend.
That's
Yeah.
boring. That's some regular shit. I'm talking about there's nothing exotic about that.
That nigga said that's a regular shit.
He's looking at nothing.
There's no thrill about that shit. You already know what you pregnant. Like your ex hit you up. She a little bum. You like what? Wow. Then you thinking like, wait, is
He
she?
just said that's a regular shit.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
So like, I would consider. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I would consider it, bro. Like, just see what it's about.
Look, man, whatever floats your boat. I ain't saying.
I know niggas who done did it. You know, shout out
Of
to
course, I
them
think
niggas
we
who
all
done
know
did it.
niggas that did it. I'm not saying like.
I know niggas who
I don't.
done it.
Okay, so let me say this.
I know niggas.
Okay, let me say this. I don't think that the man.
Multiple niggas
Look,
took
let me say
turns.
this. I don't think that the man is in the. I don't think the man is in the wrong position. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about cancel? How is a woman?
I think that the woman is in the wrong position.
Like, I guess be specific. Like, if she said she getting an abortion in 2 weeks, she don't want to wait.
She's getting an abortion in a week.
You said you feel
don't
personally.
I just think like you don't have enough
He has
self-control.
morals. He has morals.
What's unmoral about it? That's the question.
He's
You're
more
saying
sleeping
devil's
around with somebody else's kid inside of you, bro. Like you can't wait. It's a week away. Your appointment is set. You need dick right now to the point where you can't wait.
I dick and I need it now. Like,
God damn. That's why your ass pregnant and don't want the baby now. Cause your ass was probably fucking Jake, John, and Jermaine. And you probably don't know who baby it is.
Tootie and Tyrone.
Yeah, you fucking all these niggas. You probably don't know this. Probably why you getting abortion in the first place.
Hey,
And here you go with shit. I'm pregnant. I might go get some dick from David.
Oh.
Nah, bitch. That's number 2. Nah, bitch. You need to relax. So, we got a dog here. Yeah, but anyway, no, I don't know. I just think that that's kind of disrespectful on her part more than anything.
Dog.
So,
Well, how you go ahead, Holmes? Like, what's your response to this?
I've done it.
Without getting too specific,
is anybody shocked?
it was the same circumstance.
Is anybody
That
shocked?
was a long time ago. And shit, I didn't give a fuck. It wasn't my kid. That was their situation. That was they need to talk about that. It ain't had nothing to do. It ain't had nothing to do with what we had going on. But the issue, it wasn't really an issue for me. Now I think back to it and I'm like, man, that was really fucked up. I wouldn't do it
So you felt bad for the nigga?
No, not then.
I'm talking about now. You feel bad for the nigga?
No, I still don't. That was my actions then. You can't judge me for
But you saying you wouldn't do it now?
Nah, hell nah.
Why wouldn't you do it now?
If you were single in a same situation,
Why you wouldn't do it?
What's the difference now?
My mom said just do. You know, I was a wild nigga back then.
So do you feel like it's kind of disrespectful? Do you see the disrespect in it?
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
That's what I'm asking. Like why
wouldn't you?
what are your morals now?
My whole thing now is just like,
Because we're supposed to be speaking on how we think now. So how do you think?
I think it's more so just, I think my issue with it is like just thinking about, your focus should be about getting your mind ready to get this abortion, not get some dick.
Is that not my point? What I've been saying?
I mean, I really don't give a fuck about the other nigga. I would never like.
I'm saying at the
That's
time,
an
it's
issue.
the
It's just
time
like,
that I
You got a lot
to offer.
You got a lot of other shit that you should be thinking about.
I'm keeping it a buck. If that was my BM, I would feel some type of way.
Yeah, that's why I said it's disrespectful.
I hope these motherfuckers don't listen to this podcast either.
I don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of niggas that probably want to shoot my ass. Nigga.
I just don't think that it's like. I just don't think it's that necessary. You feel me? Like, I just don't like.
But is the nigga wrong for doing it? No.
I don't think he's wrong, but I
Not
think
wrong.
that my morals is at a point where I don't have to do that. Like,
But
Alright,
with
wait.
but
So
with
I know this is not the
even
scenario.
at the time, I
know
was
it's not
probably
the
like
scenario.
22, 21. I mean, I could go get pussy from somebody else.
So what
at
if
the time.
what if she's not getting an abortion and then she's talking to like it's your ex? Y'all can kind of get back together for whatever reason.
Wait, what happened?
So what if she's not trying to get an abortion, right? And then she hits you up, lets you know you're pregnant, and then like
She said, I know that she's
you
pregnant.
know she's
She wants
pregnant.
to get back together
She
with
want to
me.
get back together with you.
No.
What's the scenario you got back with her? Like, or a nigga got back with her, he's not supposed to have sex for those 9 months?
I'm not getting back with nobody while they pregnant, for one. So,
Well, some people.
What if it's a break?
I didn't say niggas don't.
Let's
I
say
said
you
I'm
have a
not.
slight break. She get pregnant during that time.
It's just over there. The break is a wrap. That shit's broken.
What if you did the same thing? You went off and had a kid.
I wouldn't expect you to stay with me.
She
I wouldn't expect you to stay with me if I wouldn't got somebody pregnant,
She
bro.
gotta be right back, baby.
Listen, I'm not that type of nigga that's gonna hold you when it comes to something like that. If we have a break and I went and got somebody pregnant, you don't owe me shit. Go ahead and live your life.
But she said, you know what? I don't even care about that. Let's stay together. Oh, by the way,
To be honest with you,
Twins.
by the way.
look, we both don't belong together. Look, we took a break and we both start fucking other people.
Nah,
I'm
y'all
protecting
expanded
our
your
family.
family.
Listen, man, none of this
Y'all
shit.
needed
I don't
healing.
even know why y'all asked me that dumb ass.
Y'all got an entanglement.
Y'all needed some healing.
That's a big ass entanglement.
That's not going down.
Rectangle.
Alright, let's just leave this situation here.
Alright.
Let's leave it at the door.
So it's time for facts and cap. You know, let's get into it, man. Speaking of, in the spirit of Jada and Will, are entanglements a deal breaker?
Nope.
Go ahead, Brandon. Set up. Nope. Why?
If there's rules and everybody follows their rules, that's why I said control your hoes. They probably have been doing this entanglement shit for a very long time. She just chose the wrong person to be entangled with. So as long as there's ground rules, everybody play by their rules, know their role, and keep their hoes in check, ain't shit wrong with it. If that's what you want to do. Not saying I could do that or I would want to do that, but as long as you keep your hoes in check and everybody keep y'all business in between, in y'all bubble. Keep it in the bubble.
Keep it quarantined.
Yeah.
So I emphatically, personally, don't think. I think entanglements are deal breakers for you. Any type of, stepping outside a relationship is a deal breaker to me. But if I'm looking for somebody else, like you said, if it works for y'all, it works for y'all. Like some people are open-minded. Some people need to step out a little bit. Some people you see people, cheat, or they have shit like hall passes, or they whatever works for your relationship works for your relationship. So if that worked for y'all, the biggest shit I feel like when shit gets public, people in your business, that's when people start getting your ear shit. If it's private, keep it low key. You good. Entanglements might work for you.
All right, so what I think that the difference of what we talking about. Let's say that we're talking about this Jada and Will shit, right?
Specifically.
Yeah, let's say we're talking about that. So let's talk about it from their side of the story. From their side of the story, Will opened it up and said, "I was done with her."
Mm-hmm.
So if you're done with her, y'all separated amicably. She's allowed to go.
That's where it's on.
Yeah, like you don't want her. He specifically said, "I was done with your ass." So
in that case, no. If you choose to go back, entanglement ain't deal breaker.
Yeah. So the entanglement, like, how is that a deal breaker? You know what I mean? Now, if it's anything like that's breaking the boundaries of what y'all said, then yeah, it's like it's.
There's no coming back from it.
It might not be no coming back from it. Just depending on the severity. And look at them being celebs. I mean, he's obviously a strong man, or he obviously he said, "I'm gonna get you back."
Strong actor.
Yeah, exactly. And he said, "I'm gonna get you back." So I mean.
Oh, that shit was cap.
Get you
back for what? Y'all done? You done with her?
That's my whole point. That's why I thought the whole thing was.
No, I think he was saying he was done with her because that was going on.
No.
He said no.
They became friends. I was done with you. And then what happened, Jada?
Yeah.
Okay. So
they had already. He said they already separated. She said, "I just wanted to feel good."
Why was he done?
Healing.
Why was he done with her? What else had she had?
I mean, that's something they didn't get into.
No, I know that, but then you gotta look.
Oh, she had.
Damn, Jada, what the fuck is you really out here doing?
It still don't matter if y'all separated.
Whatever happens when y'all not together, y'all not together.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think that entanglement is.
He was the first to go public. Maybe they got threats before.
Yeah, that's why I don't think that. That's why I don't think as long as you living within the bubble, the quarantine, like you said.
Back to the bubble. Hey yo, somebody give my nigga Webby some help, bro. We ain't even gonna get into it. We just gonna say, I'm praying for my nigga Webby, bro. And I hope somebody get that nigga some help. He get right, man. Back to facts and cap.
Shouts out to Webby. All right, next facts and cap. You get in a fight, right? So let's say that same situation from last week we talked about.
After I knocked that nigga out.
After you knock the first nigga out, and the three niggas start beating your ass. Is your girl obligated to jump in and help you?
Cal, go call the cops. Go get me some help.
If
you don't need to be fighting, you don't need to be fighting these grown men, baby. I don't need to be worried about me and your well-being. I can at least just worry about mine.
Man, let's keep it a buck.
Now, if you got your gun on you, maybe I would understand you let some shots off in the air from a safe space. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it a buck, though.
No, don't fight niggas, baby. Go get the police. Do something.
Is she entitled to do that? No. But I know my wife, I know your girl, They're not just gonna watch you get your ass beat. Your girl gonna throw that punch. She's at least gonna kick a nigga off with you and then try to call as she's calling or something.
That's for
she's
that
not just gonna watch
you, nigga.
I'll probably be telling her like, baby, step back, like.
Nigga, you ain't saying shit because you got a foot in your mouth. Nigga, stomp your ass out.
I'm only fighting 3 niggas because according to you knocked the nigga out.
Yes.
So now it's just me and 3.
Yeah.
Bow. Now it's just me. I don't know, man.
I think is she entitled to it and what I want to? No. But I think
there's only 2 things that's gonna happen from me in this situation. The first one is gonna be like, babe, let it off, babe. Let that thing go. Set it off. Or it's gonna be, babe, stay back. Go get some help.
So
that's it. That's all I can do.
So it's cap. She's not obligated.
She's not obligated, but I know for a fact mine will.
Yeah, I don't want to put my.
And I think yours will too.
And then that's when you gotta worry, and that's what I'm saying.
No,
I'd rather worry about me and my well-being than have to worry about me getting stumped out while other niggas is stumping you out too.
And I think you put too much thought into it. I'm thinking about reaction and logic. Logic, yes, go get help. But reaction, your girl's just not gonna.
Maybe I can just fight this.
I'm not saying no.
To break it
the
up.
question is, what's the question?
Is she obligated?
No.
So that's all I answered.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I can stop her from doing what she does.
Yeah. So that's cap.
I would probably try to be like, hey, no. Like if I can be in a position to tell her to stop, then I would. Obviously, I can't make her not jump in. But what I'm saying, I'm answering the question, is not her obligation. I prefer you to rather go get help, or if you have to, if you do got, shoot a nigga, put a cap in the ass.
They're just me.
So that's all I can do.
All right, next one.
What do you think? Did you say something?
Yeah, that's just cap.
Oh.
It's cap. I don't think a girl's obligated to jump in.
Yeah.
I think she
First
would.
off, females aren't obligated to do anything.
Woman.
Female count one.
Female don't count, man. I'm gonna say female. Man. I ain't going nowhere. It's all in context. It's in context.
Yeah, you're not obligated to do anything. You can choose what you want to do.
Next question.
Female. Alright, so all of us in relationships, right? Or if you're in a relationship with your significant other, should you block them on social media? Is that a good thing? Is that good advice? Block your. That should be blocked. Shouldn't follow each other.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I also don't think that you have to post your significant other in every move y'all make. Every
Make it up his
day.
own facts and cap.
No, because when you talk about the social media, that's when people put it like, oh, I gotta have you. Why you don't post me enough? Why you don't do this and do that? And then that's where like, well, shit, I'm about to block your ass. And you can't see what they
sound like you
doing.
think it's a good idea to block. Because
Okay.
the other caveats to prevent any of that, block them.
No, it just should be an understanding. Keep your relationship private. Give them niggas a little bit of your relationship, a picture here, a picture there. But other than that, like, yo, we can follow each other.
Okay.
We like the same shit.
So
what you wanna do in your
what? So
relationship.
let me ask you this: is it a bad idea to block your significant other?
I mean, if that, once again, I go back to if that's what works for your relationship and that's what you feel like you need to do, then cool. But I don't see a reason why you should have to block your significant
I'm gonna
other.
say cap. I think that's not really the greatest decision because first of all, if you block me, I'm gonna think like, what are you hiding? If you block
That'd be mutual.
yeah, if I block you, I'm gonna think I'm probably hiding something. So, I like, what reasoning do you have to not to block your?
So
significant other?
because a lot of
Because
times
you get mad because you
you
get
get
too many
mad.
likes.
It could be anything. Your interactions with
Well,
shit, they can be a trigger.
Then you need to
So
change who your woman is.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Or
what I'm
you
thinking.
block it. If you block it and then it's good, it's like out of
I
sight,
think
out of
that's a
mind.
female.
First of
You
all,
think
if you block a female,
think she ain't
she's gonna
gonna
find a way to find a page.
I interpret this as y'all sitting down. We got social media. Are we blocking each other? We're not following each other. It's not like you just
I'm-
arbitrarily by yourself
You
blocking
know
her.
what? And you know what? That could possibly work. But I'm gonna tell you this: if you then got to that point in your relationship to where that's the decision y'all have to make, it's probably not gonna last too much longer. Because obviously the insecurity, because you know it's gonna happen. Soon she's probably gonna start thinking, well, I wonder what he doing on his page. Like, I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen niggas who have them type of relationships, and them niggas be tweeting reckless shit, or they be on Instagram doing reckless shit, talking reckless to people. Like, so my thing is, I don't
So
think
sometimes they feel like that might be the freedom to do that and then go in real life and not it just
Well, it
leave it
don't
on
work
social
that way,
media.
bro. It don't work that way. You gotta respect your woman, right? So
I said all I had to say is cap. It's not working, bro.
I don't
Because the
think.
girls are too curious, and they could be too curious. Like, what you got me blocked for? What you got going on?
yeah, you think a woman you block, even if y'all decided both to block, she's gonna find a way. She's gonna find a way. She's gonna make a fake page of a bad Instagram chick that she didn't put on her page.
Or just get a friend.
yeah.
Somebody that might follow.
Let me log in your page real quick. So I mean, just know your girl is never fully blocked.
Alright, so speaking on relationships, right? In the privacy of relationships, do you consider a male getting any kind of anal play? Is that gay? Would you
Anal
consider
play was lady.
What
Anal
is
play
lady?
was
What is
lady.
lady? Was that
Was that a
homosexual?
fluke?
Okay, so
Is that facts and cap?
I'm gonna say this. It's it's cap like 80%, but the other 20% is fact. So I'm gonna tell you this. So let me say this. Me, that's not what I prefer. Cause I already know where this is gonna go.
So let's change it to
This
what's
is
the
not
scenario?
what I
You at work, right? Y'all talking to your homies at work, coworkers. You're like, yeah, brother, what's the wildest freaky shit you ever did? You know, bro, I had a crazy threesome. We was getting raw. Like, yeah, man. My girl, she was like tonguing down my ass one time, bro.
Okay, so I don't think that makes you gay.
Okay, so
no, make it gay.
First of all, that's something that you're doing intimately with your lady.
All right, so
the only thing
let's turn up a notch.
The only thing I feel, even if she sticks her finger in your ass,
Let's turn up a little bit more.
Okay, so let me just finish my explanation.
This nigga keep trying to turn your ass.
Right, like relax. I'm trying to get to the 20%. But what he don't understand, I'm trying to explain it, but he won't let me do it.
I got the 80, nigga. Let me get to the 20.
All I'm saying is this: like, if you do like certain sexual things with your girl, I don't think that is gay. Do I prefer it? No, but I do think you need, as a woman, you probably should be on the lookout if like your man is too overly obsessed with you playing with his ass. Like he wants something like a dildo in his ass. Like, why do you want like a fake dick in your ass? You know what I'm saying? Like it's something like that. It's like, hold on. Like I would tell you, like if you was my best friend and you would tell me like he wants me, what do you think I should do? He wants me to stick my dildo that I have in his butt. I'm gonna be like, look, man.
Your best friend. So let's go back to last week. I mean, a couple weeks ago, you talking about it. Your work husband. Y'all shouldn't even be having that conversation.
It's way too personal.
No, there's a difference between your actual best friend and somebody at work that don't really know you.
I ain't gonna interrupt you no more. Go ahead.
So all I'm saying is, I would personally tell them like, yo, do what y'all want to do, like whatever you feel. But I would kind of be aware of situations like that. Like a nigga won't start doing shit like that, or like he's just obsessed with it. I think like those niggas could possibly be gay. So you just gotta know. You just gotta watch.
So I think anything you do with a girl is not homosexual. Homosexual is two men.
I like that for the most part.
Right?
Oh, Mr. Political number 2. Homosexual.
So, but nigga, so let me ask you this.
Like Justin Athlete.
Hey, so let me ask you this. So if he wants a 9-inch dildo,
you let me finish. Let me explain. I didn't finish up.
You said anything.
I think anything you do with a woman is not homosexual. That's by definition. Mm-hmm. But to piggyback on what you said, it should. Whoa. Hey, yo. To whatever. Off of what you said, if a girl notices that her man like initiating that, like baby get a strap, no 50 cent, you should question that, because I don't think any heterosexual man is willing
like
to
dildo
up his ass, like. But I don't have any experience in that, so I don't know. I just any kind of anal play, I am instantly gonna think that's just more of a homosexual act. Just me personally.
Wait, you said any what? Any
kind of insertion.
You think is
in a man is almost like I'm automatically think like that. Okay.
So even if they like stick like their finger in your butt, like say they want to hit the G spot. Like, say your girl sucking your dick and she want to put the finger in your ass. Hit the G spot. Is that gay?
Bro, that's 20%. It's not gay. That's that 20% where I'm going to automatically question.
Listen, maybe when I turn like 50 and I'm an OG, I might let you put your finger in my butt when I get older.
Hey,
I ain't trying to do all that right now.
Off limits.
But maybe if we 50,
off limits.
If I'm like 50, you know what I'm saying? Because all the OG niggas I know, right? Them niggas be like, man, you better let her lick that. You better let her put that finger in your butt.
I heard it.
You better let her lick this, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't say what I'm going to be doing in 20 years, but I definitely know it ain't finna be nothing like no damn.
Slope your ass into a dildo. Nah, hey, young buck.
No dildo. No dildo.
No pun intended.
No,
hey, young buck. Hey, I ain't pretend to keep, but you need to come and see. Like, I'm good off that
Hey,
shit,
this
bro.
nigga had not one drink.
See what's
This nigga
inside
had
of me.
not one drink, bro. That shit crazy.
Jesus.
No, but like on God, like I don't think that's gay if you're doing it with your girl. I personally.
But see, I'm confused now. You can't say it's not gay if it's with your girl, but then say I feel like if anything, any insertion is gay.
Nah, I didn't say that.
He said it's homosexual.
Nah, I'm saying
That's gay.
no,
Nigga, that's gay.
bro. If you do that, I'm going to question whether or not you on the fence.
But you said that you feel like it's homosexual.
All right, let me clarify that. I don't feel like it's homosexual.
Nigga, you just said it. Is it ain't?
Is it Uchiwali or is it one mic, nigga?
it's a mic, alright. That shit, wow. But that's what we should know. You know, if you like the glizzy, hey, be great.
Oh, this nigga got a glizzy butt.
Be great, bro.
Oh my god. No. Brandon. Did Brandon say his? Did Brandon say his opinion?
Oh shit, bro. Oh, hey, bro. Whatever you do in your bedroom, keep it in your bedroom. And one of y'all niggas like to get a finger up your ass and dildo up your ass, that's cool. Don't tell me, cause I
Don't
don't
tell
know.
nobody. That's the key. Don't tell nobody.
I get it, but if you do tell you, I don't have conversations like that at work.
Yeah, alright, bro. If that's what you like, go do what you
Are
do.
you gonna question?
I'm not, no.
You just
I don't want no
take it out
questions.
your
I
mind.
don't want no questions.
You want
I ain't ask no questions. I don't want no
Okay,
answers.
cause Adi, let's say like it's your wedding night,
Yeah.
and your girl is gun ho on saying like, I got this like small vibrator toy.
I'm ready to sign them papers.
I want to put it in your butt.
Hey.
I want to put it in your butt. Would you do that for her?
I might punch her in her face.
Oh,
You do that stupid shit.
Mr. Political.
Oh.
It's not political anymore.
It's been catching the domestic.
I will catch you.
Yeah, don't ever ask me to do that shit.
What?
Yo, I remember I had a girl one time and she pulled out like a vibrator, and when we was in the middle of having sex, like just like under the mattress, like out of nowhere, she was like, "Hold on, wait." So I'm like, "The fuck she got going?" She pulled out, nigga, that shit scared the shit out of me. Whoa!
I found
Whoa!
your lightsaber.
What are we doing? Wait,
What was she trying to do with it though?
I don't know. I didn't get to that point, nigga.
I don't know, you-
I was young. I probably wouldn't be as freaked out.
Hold on.
I was young. I was young.
You good little man.
At least I would have, you know, like nowadays, I'm gonna hear you out. I need
That
to
nigga
know.
now like, damn. What would have happened?
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
2-hour runs. I could have got a break. I could have stretched that shit.
Jesus.
I could have gave you another 30.
Yo, nigga, like, get up, Craig. Dylan just
Craig.
waiting on the bench.
Man, listen, dog. I was so shook, bro.
Be a man.
And she pulled it out. It was already vibrating. I was like, oh shit.
You scared. You just start fucking the bitch. Oh, what? You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, it was already vibrating. I'm like, hell no. What the hell is it?
No, you had you with
Hey, bro.
Miss Parker.
Hey, we need all the comments.
We got one more. Alright. Hey.
This was a mixture of like, what's the scenario in fact and cap?
Alright, if you're at a party with your girl, plus you see an old cut buddy, right? That lasted for like 3 months. Are you obligated to let your girl know? Alright, that's my old work. Facts of cap. Are you obligated? So you walk into
What's up with y'all in this world? Obligated.
Cap.
This episode.
Cap.
Nobody's obligated to do anything.
Alright, let me change obligated. Is it in your best interest to let your girl know?
Cap.
That's a better
I'm gonna
question.
tell you why it's cap.
Is it in your best interest to let her
It's
know?
You wanna have a good night?
Huh?
You wanna have a good night?
Yeah.
Alright, then shut your mouth.
I'm gonna tell you why it's cap. It's a mixture of both. Like it's cap one because you gotta know how the cut buddy operates. You know what I'm saying? She might be one of those people who's just like she keep it
Damn,
down.
my bad, hold on. Did you see the vibrator first or did you hear it first?
That nigga see the shot. That nigga see the shadow.
Hey, I think it was.
What the fuck?
Hey, nah, so look, I can tell you. It was in the middle of the day. It was in the middle of the day. We was in bed. I remember she specifically went with her left hand. She pulled it from under the mattress. Yeah, because I remember that angle. So as soon as she pulled it out, it was already vibrating. So it's kind of simultaneously.
She got that grab, click, boom.
Yeah, it was like simultaneously.
Wasting not one.
And it was in like the guest bedroom. So I'm like, why is this shit in the guest
Oh,
bedroom?
nigga, she was plotting on your ass.
Pretty much.
All right, my bad.
But anyway, I think it's the severity, like how it depends on the personality of the cut buddy. Like if she the type to hold it down, and she ain't gonna come and disrespect you, like y'all ended it amicably, like everything's good, then no, you don't have to tell your girl. But if you know this is one to cause drama,
Right, my girl, you know.
Didn't
know the old work was there. Old work pop up. So I see it, you know, tell them like, oh shit. Don't think nothing much of it, right? I'm thinking like, okay, whatever. I didn't say shit. But what happened was the old work walked up to me. Kasadi gave me one of them hugs.
did she see you with your girl?
Sitting right next to my girl. A girl.
So you got a message.
So it was just like, not much message, you don't know what to expect. And that kind of was like, oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So did you know she was gonna hold it down?
I didn't know what she was gonna do. I just I didn't know she was gonna do that. And then people around us knew that was my whole work. So you know, girls, they can pick up on shit, or people anyway pick up on shit. So they look.
But that's also like.
So it's kind of like if I had said,
hey, you got about
there was
60 to 120 seconds to clear that shit up quick.
Yeah,
and you at that point, hey, this is such and such.
My thing is, but see, in a situation like that,
no, I'm saying when she comes up to you at that point,
nah, you should have stepped on.
Hey, you know, boom, keep that one hand, church hug, boom. Then you like, hey, babe, that was such and such. Remember that story I told you that?
But that's what I'm saying.
So it sounds like it was good to let them know then.
It's good to let
in that situation right there.
No, that's not even fitting really the question though. Because the question is like you see her like first, so like you see her.
Prepare.
Do you tell her, hey, look, you see that girl over there? I used to mess with her. I'm just letting you know, heads up. I don't want to be. But if you just turn around and she sees you and y'all run into each other, she's like, hey.
But my thing is that same scenario. You walk in, you see the girl, she don't see you. Y'all chilling. 30 minutes later, if you don't say shit, right? You keep it player. She walk up. You see her walking up, or now. You in the middle of the party.
What I'm saying is you should, if you were gonna say something, you should have said something when you first seen her. You should have said something to your girl when you first seen her.
You should say something then to prevent it.
It depends on.
I think your best interest would to be that. But I also think like it depends on like it depends sometimes on how necessary it is, bro. Like if me and old girl like we ended, we knew it was never gonna be no thing. We went by the rules of a cut buddy relationship, and it just ended. And say we both agreed on some shit like, look, nigga, we should change them niggas, go to this bar down the street. And he just sitting here like, yeah, let's do that. And so in your head, you like,
you got good form, I got good stroke too. Like,
yeah,
like, ain't that
right?
Like, damn, I used to have this one girl, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, hey, that's my old thing. I think she's somewhere up here tonight, you know what I'm saying?